In this video, what I want to discuss is the QL, quadratus lumborum. Now this muscle, it runs along that lower sort of back, and it's the thick, let me show you, these guys right here that run up that low back, okay? What I want to do is I want you to tack and mobilize towards the spine, not on the spine. And ideally what we want to do, so if this is our QL, both sides, this is the spine, ideally what we're going to do is tack and roll over that muscle, and it's a 1 to 2 second roll, so 1 1000, 2 1000. So what you're going to do is you can take a softball, tennis ball, again you're going to just tack, lie sideways, so the ball just kind of wedges, and you slowly roll over that muscle. You're going to continue to move up that system, you know, repeating the process. 2-3 minutes on each side is ideal. If you don't have a softball, tennis ball, that's okay. I've created a few different contraptions, but this is a squishy softball. You can even use a foam roller. You won't be able to grab or dig from the side in, but you can at least tack on top and sort of sit on it for 20-30 seconds. Allow the foam roller to really just kind of, you know, get some inhibiting, and then reduce some of that tension. And so hopefully that will help reduce a lot of the pain associated with, you know, again, the back or even the hips, or, you know, in the ribs. And so without further ado, let's begin, guys. I'll keep it short and sweet. So all right, we'll start with the foam roller. So you take the foam roller and low back. Now it's not recommended you do low back mobility with the foam roller. And so typically I would just say position like so, lean over to one side, don't put a lot of pressure on that low back, but try to hit that muscle and just kind of rock side to side slowly, just tacking that muscle and then moving up and back down. If you feel like you're ready, you can bring the hips up off the ground. Just moving up and down that muscle. If you find a spot that just calls your attention, hang out there for 20 or 30 seconds. Bring the hips up to add a little bit more pressure. Just numb this tingling or burning, then just stop, go elsewhere. And then you can squeeze and contract for 5 or 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you'll do that on both sides, okay? So that's the foam rolling method. I would suggest just do it the way I showed you, just to protect your low back, okay? The other method is grabbing like a ball, a lacrosse ball, or a tennis ball. Usually when you're doing inhibiting of any kind, you want to start with larger and softer, then slowly get more of a dense object with, you know, that's a little smaller, more specific. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with this lacrosse ball. And like I said, you tack. So there's a spine to the outside, there's that muscle, you tack it and roll inward. So what I'll do is I'll find that position, find that spot, and I'll lie sideways this way. And you're gonna run from here up, okay? So I'll lie sideways, find that spot, and I'm just gonna bring the hips up and slowly roll over that muscle. Move up a little bit and just roll over that muscle. So 1 1000, 2 1000, 1 1000, 2 1000, and you'll feel that snap over the top. You just kind of pop over the top of that muscle. 1 1000, 2 1000, 1 1000, 2 1000, 1 1000, 2 1000, 2 1000, and then at any point you can hang out on an area that feels a little tighter than others and just breathe into it. Let the ball sink in nice and deep from the breath. As you exhale, you should be able to relax a little bit more into it. 30 seconds or so of attacking on any specific area is ideal, and 2 to 3 minutes working on that whole system. Don't forget to contract the muscles to get a deeper inhibiting of that muscle, and so that should help really help reduce the tension and allow the release of any overactiveness and pulling of the joints and the back or the whole system. So that is a basic inhibiting of the QL that runs along that low back, and so please give it a shot. Be mindful of burning, numbness, or tingling. If you feel any sketchy pain of any kind, go seek some medical advice. And I promise you guys, though, if you add this or incorporate this into your daily routine, you've got some low back stiffness, I guarantee you will find great success in how your low back feels and moves, which will be a great contributor to your hips, your knees, and ideally reducing the compensation that our bodies are masters of doing when we have overactiveness in our body. So give it a shot, comment, leave some feedback. Hope you found it useful. Please be sure to share this community with your family and friends. See you guys in the next training session.